Yes, we are live. Hello, everyone. You're welcome to another live session. So, we thank you for those of you who have been joining us. And if you are seeing this video for the first time, we are here to discuss about what is happening in the Nigerian polity. You know, there have been so many developments of recent. One of them is the statement issued by President Tinubu that should the judiciary turn down him being declared as winner of the 2023 presidential election, that there would be anarchy. So he was telling the judiciary that he shouldn't be removed out of office. If that should happen, then there will be problem. And that is some of the things we want to look at. We are also going to be looking at some of the reactions from the social media. In short, we are going directly to some of the reactions, because so many people did not welcome that statement, with uh, their two arms open. People are not happy. People are like, why should such a statement come from the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria? So Nigerians are not happy. And we all know that, as in, if really we want to be patriotic, we will know that that statement does not really worth, coming out at this time, not to even talk of coming out from the president. So everybody should just condemn it because it's not the right statement to use. But let's just take some of the comments that people are sharing on the social media, like on Twitter. You can see this one that says, the fact that anarchy hasn't destroyed the very fabric of this nation is because Peter Obi refrained the youths by suing for calm, which is true. If Peter Obi
Yeah.
should tweet, Occupy Nigeria, you will see who the real president is. Pray it doesn't get to the point where we won't listen to Peter Obi. Honestly,
Hmm.
this should be the prayer of Nigerians. Because if they should
Sure.
say, hey, Peter Obi, anything you like, say it's up to you. If you don't want to become the president, we are ready to remove all these old politicians. You know, and Peter Obi is just one man. He can't even control this youth because I tell you, the youths are angry. The youths are
Sure.
very angry with our system, the political class. Okay, let me just talk about one thing that is happening lately at the House of Assembly. There's this 70 billion, is it dollar or naira? I think it's dollar. That, okay, it should be naira. That they are saying that this administration wants to give to the National Assembly. They are going to use it for furniture. Just some funny things, that was being stated as reason behind them taking that amount. Oh my God. I was watching Arise TV where they were like discussing this issue. They now show the hospital in Borno State that doesn't have light. You can imagine if somebody was
Imagine.
to depend on oxygen and the person is in that hospital, that person would die. Most of these
That's
gadgets that you need power to operate, as in, oh my God, I was just, okay, if somebody should come to that hospital and the person needs surgery, there won't be light to attend to the person. While our House of Rep and House of Assembly member, they are busy enjoying the wealth of Nigeria. No doubt they are ready to do anything to get to that position. I mean,
true.
the politicians, honestly.
True.
So when you look at all these things, you find out that Nigerians are just tired of the political class. Nigerians are tired of what is happening in Nigeria. Nigerians just want something new, and that is just all they want. It does not even matter whether it's Peter Obi or not. For them, they just want something new. So, Glory, let
Sure.
me know what you have to say about this.
That's this. What is tweeted here is actually the truth. If Peter Obi gets to the point where he keeps telling Nigerians, especially the youth, to refrain from doing bad, to refrain from any chaos or any crisis, it will get to the point where maybe, for example, the judiciary do not carry out their assignment properly. The youth might get to flare up, but it's
Hmm.
majorly they have actually been respecting themselves and following the law because Peter
Yes,
Obi asked them to do so
yes,
because he asked them to do so. So there is no basis, there's no ground on which the president should come out to threaten the nation that if I am removed as president, there will be chaos, there will be anarchy in Nigeria. It's wrong. It's
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 very
really,
wrong.
really wrong. is really wrong.
Um, let's look at this other reaction. Gloria, you can take this. I hope you can see it. Well.
Yes, this one says Tinubu stole the people's mandate and there was no anarchy. There will be no anarchy when the people's mandate is returned to the rightful person. Nigerians all over the world will celebrate for a new Nigeria. The removal of Tinubu will further unite Nigerians. And to me, this
Hmm.
is actually true because when Peter Obi lost, when Tinubu was declared the winner of the 2023 presidential election, there was no anarchy, there was no
There
chaos.
wasn't.
So what
There
I feel is
wasn't.
going to happen is celebration. Just the
Hmm. Is it this
just the
one that when APC was even declared winner of this election, they were begging
there was
for
no
recognition?
celebration.
There was no celebration even amongst them because they were not sure if this big thing they gave them in their hand, whether it's really theirs or not. Up to today, they are not even sure if they've taken, if they are really in charge because they know anything can happen at the tribunal. So when they were declared winners, they were like, are we really the winners? They could not celebrate. They were like
Yes,
asking people, why have you not congratulated the president? Why are you not recognizing the president? Why are you not hanging
the
his
new
photo in your
president.
office? Why are you not? Those things for me, Peter will be somebody that those things, he doesn't care about those things. What Peter will be cares is,
Uh,
just do the right things. People will just fall in love with you naturally. You can imagine the kind of love Peter Obi is enjoying, the kind of support. If he was meant to buy those things with money, how much will he even be able to afford it? He can't. Look at the support across Nigeria until today. As in, if Peter Obi had like 80% support, the thing is climbing instead of, dropping. Nigerians are loving him by the day. So, yeah, for me, I think Peter Obi is just one man that Nigerians, I mean, our political class should really emulate. So, you see this tweet, it says that Tinubu stole the mandate, the people's mandate, and there was no anarchy. There will be no anarchy when the people's mandate is returned. So I think what he's trying to say is that let's not use that language there, he stole, but let's say he was declared president, but others didn't react negatively. So why would there be problem? Why will it be an issue if the mandate is returned to the people? So guys, you can see it for yourself. Let me take this other tweet while we wait for Gloria to come on board. I think internet is having a glitch. So just imagine it's Peter Obi that threatened. Okay, just imagine it's Peter Obi that threatened the judiciary and Nigerians. Reno Omokri, Deji, PhD, Dikbo, and the rest of Agberos would have all been all over the timeline foaming from both sides of their mouth. Now they are quiet. So this guy is just trying to say that, assuming it was Peter Obi that threatened the judiciary, if Peter Obi will ever attempt doing this kind of a thing, we know he will not because that's just his nature. Peter Obi does not use insightful words. Peter Obi does not abuse people. Peter Obi does not use negative words. Peter Obi is always, he always carries himself as a patriotic Nigerian, and he's somebody that wants to, like, wants everybody to feel at home in Nigeria. So he's not even ready to cause any problem. But you can imagine if he was the one that made this statement, I think they would have just sent the DSS after him. But I'm so happy that Peter Obi has really carried himself in a well respected manner since after the election. He's not there to cause any problem for anybody or with anybody. He's just minding his business. Sometimes we keep wondering, why is Peter Obi visiting or going for birthdays, going for wedding, going for burial ceremony? But I tell you, that's just a strategy. Peter Obi, those things have helped him to stay away from the politics. Because if he comes into the politics, even when he coughs, the opposition will say, Peter Obi coughed. Why did he cough? And people will just be saying all sorts of things. But Peter Obi has been very, very intelligent. So that's why he always likes to stay away from the political environment. He just wants to be an ordinary citizen, which he always says he is. So that is just it for Peter Obi. This man is really so outstanding. So let
true.
me take another it. Gloria, you can take on this.
Okay, this one says Peter Obi did not only win the 2023 presidential election, he also won the hearts of Nigerians. To
Hmm.
be a legitimate president, you must win the people. Peter Obi is coming.
Yes,
This is
he even said it in one of his interviews that Tinubu did not win because he didn't win the people. When you say you
yes,
won an election, you should be able to also see the people aligning with you. But we all
yes,
know how Peter Obi is loved across Nigeria, even in Tinubu's Lagos state. As in Peter Obi is even more popular there. We saw how he almost cleared the whole state, honestly. And then in the southeast, Peter Obi cleared all the states of the southeast. Come to like Delta, Peter Obi
yeah,
did marvelously well. You come to Edo State, and these are just places INEC, allocated to him. Not to talk of
him.
if we should start counting the actual votes that Peter Obi got. You know that Peter Obi must have won across Nigerian states, honestly. So,
And you see the number of first time voters during that presidential election, and almost all of them were actually doing it because of Peter Obi. The love
yes,
was so massive and it was so obvious to everybody that many people were going to vote, both young, old, and anybody you ask, they say, ah, it's Peter Obi, oh, it's Peter
yes.
Obi, oh, I think let's go and put vote for him. That's how it was. He actually won the heart of Nigerians. He won the heart of Nigerians, no lie. He actually won the hearts of Nigerians beyond the way any other presidential candidate has ever done it. And it's really, really
Honestly.
amazing. Really amazing.
Hmm. He really shook the polity in Nigeria, honestly. Anyway, when one is doing the right thing, it might not really pay you instantly. You might not get the benefits of your right act immediately. But I tell you, after some time, you start enjoying those benefits. That's just what Peter Obi is enjoying today. Because many people didn't even know Peter Obi. Many people have
Yes.
never come across him. But each time they listen to how he handled Anambra State, what he did, all those stuff that he did then, this is just one of the reasons why many people believe, because some people tell you, I don't even know him, I don't even know his ability, his strength. What has he done? Can he even take care of Nigeria? But now he has written a letter in Anambra State, which once you read it, you fall in love. Once you read it, you fall in love. That's just what I just have to say. The anarchy and chaos comment, the anarchy and chaos comment made by Tinubu is to distract us from issue based at the BEPT. Kindly keep your eyes on the judiciary. We are reclaiming our mandate. No going back. All eyes on the judiciary. Yes. So he's trying to tell us to stay focused so that these things won't really distract us. Honestly, this is just a very big distraction. We shouldn't be, just moving away from the real things, because we know that apart from leaving the 25%, there are still so many things that will likely
Yeah.
stop Tinubu. There are so many of them. Gloria, I don't know if
Yeah.
you have anything to say.
This is really true because if we want to just focus on the 25%, if for example he narrowly escapes that 25%, there are other things to actually hold him for, from
Yeah.
forfeiture to double nomination. There are many other things to hold him for. So we are not actually this is actually a call to obedience so that they will not be distracted and just try to focus on what he's saying concerning the 25%. That is actually very true.
So guys, this is the last this thing we might be taking, because we have another live section will be going in some minutes time. And this one says there is trouble in their midst. Confusion has started. You can't take the rightful belong. You can't take what rightfully belong to Peter Obi and you have and you have a peace of mind. Ngige, my elder brother, warned them that taking Peter Obi to court is the worst thing to do. Peter
Mm.
Obi is ready to be in the court, as in, even if it will take him 5 years, provided you give him his justice, as in you,
Yeah.
you give him what belongs to him at the end of the day. He's not looking at time, he's not counting how many months it's going. So really, this tweet sounds funny. Taking Peter Obi to court here. Ngige warned them that taking Peter Obi to court is the worst thing, because Peter Obi is ready to, except if the Supreme Court intervenes and say, Obi, we stop you. But apart from that, if it's that Peter Obi is just taken to a court that you can appeal, you will keep appealing until the right thing is done. So I think the earlier the judiciary declares the rightful takes the right judgment or gives the right judgment, I think the better for Nigeria, because obedience will not let this sink until justice is given back to us. So, guys, we want to say a very big thank you for joining us. Please do join us every day on our live program, and we appreciate that. Please give this video a like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you for joining. Gloria,
Thank you.
thank you too for your time.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.